You know, you'll have to kind of forgive my incredulence, but I spend some time on social media. You know, when I'm at work, it's a good way to kind of just get away from things. And no doubt about it, my social media of choice is Twitter, and I like to have fun on there. Whether it's just like stating some opinions on gaming or interacting with people about gaming, just talking about it, or yes, sometimes the occasional troll where I'll just say something to get people kind of riled up and upset and things like that. And those are always a lot of fun for me as well. When it comes to this type of stuff, though, I've been very honest about it. I feel like not enough people are talking about this, but I also feel like there's this subsect of Xbox fans that are a little bit delusional when it comes to this. And what I mean by that is there's this thing called Twitter Spaces. It's all the rages nowadays. It's like these little podcasts where people can, listen in to their Twitter followers, and you can speak and things like that. And there's a lot of gaming ones. But what I've noticed a lot lately is the sheer amount of gaming ones that are from Xbox fans that are basically the equivalent of them saying, "Oh, you know what? It looks like we're able to do this, this, or this." And a lot of these are like Xbox is on a comeback, and they're about to, have win and have the best year ever. They're going to beat PlayStation by the end of next year, and all this kind of stuff. And the tide's turning. Like, these are the typical things that you see. And I look around and I scratch my head a little bit, and I say, "Wait, how's the tide turning exactly? I don't really understand." It doesn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense when the fact of the matter is the tide hasn't turned, right? Like, you do have Xbox in a better place, obviously, right now than than anybody else. But I also have to take a look at this and go, even over the years, are they in that much better of a spot? I mean, without the Bethesda purchase, next year's lineup for Xbox in the AAA first party space would be no exclusives. Like, how could that even possibly be that in year two of a brand new console, they would have a release no games, no AAA exclusives from their first party in the second year? Like, that's crazy to me. Yes, there'll be a Halo. Yes, there'll be a Forza, but they've never had problems getting those same old rehashed, games out there. But I want to talk about this real quick because this was huge for Sony for sure, and I gotta say it makes a ton of sense that this happened the way that it did. What's up, everybody? It's Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you so much for checking it out. I really do appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. It helps out the channel and it means a lot to me personally. So appreciate the love and support and all that kind of good stuff. Now, here's the interesting thing. September 2021 NPDs come. PlayStation 5 gets restocked and leaves the shelves quicker than it can show up. Basically, this is so interesting because you would think that the Switch would be unbeatable, but it's not. The PS5 just broke the Nintendo Switch's 33-month consecutive run as the best-selling console in the US in units sold, according to NPD analyst Matt Priscatella. While the Nintendo Switch has been outsold in terms of dollar sales prior to this is the first time since November 2018 that a console other than the Nintendo Switch took the lead in a month with units sold. For game sales, Madden 22 was the best-selling game of the month, with FIFA 22 and NBA 2K22 following at second and third place. Diablo 2 Resurrected and Bethesda Softworks Deathloop arrive at number 5 and 6, respectively. So basically, pretty good job. I mean, look, PlayStation owners pretty much responsible for getting Deathloop in the top, 6 or whatever. You basically have also Ghost of Tsushima at 8, Miles Morales at 9. So in the top 10, you have 3 PlayStation exclusives. You also have Sonic Colors coming in at 13, Assassin's Creed Valhalla at 16, Call of Duty Modern Warfare at 19, Mortal Kombat at 11 at 20. So, some really interesting stuff here. What I also found to be very interesting in this group is that there was no GTA for a change, which I think is a good thing, to say the least. Maybe GTA is finally starting to cool off, and we'll start to see some things kind of change out there. The best-selling games of the year so far: Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, Madden 22, MLB The Show 21, Resident Evil Village, Super Mario World, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Mario Kart 8, Minecraft, Monster Hunter Rise, Assassin's Creed, Valhalla. Now, what's interesting is here on MLB The Show, Xbox digital sales aren't included in that. And like Mario World, Mario Kart, digital isn't included in that at all. So, also digital sales not included in any of the Nintendo stuff or NBA 2K22. So very interesting. We keep seeing things continue to grow and grow and grow, and now almost a year into the life cycle of the generation, we start to see a situation where people obviously want to see, gamers obviously want to see these big games and stuff like that. So I think that's where we're starting to see these big changes come in, and where we see these changes and stuff like that. So I do feel like that this is something that we continue to see do tremendous numbers, and I'm really excited that we continue to see the PlayStation 5 continue to sell well, and we also continue to see just a really good instance of some changing of the guard, maybe where PlayStation is going to be more readily available. And I think that's going to be tremendous news for everybody for a lot of reasons. And I think one of the main reasons is for the simple fact that, at the end of the day, Sony has gone out of their way and done a lot of good things to be able to get get these platforms available more ready and things like that, including going out and getting new circuitry and stuff like that. So I think it's very important to kind of look at and go, okay, well, they're making a lot of strides in with what they're doing. Hopefully that can make some long-term changes in the future or whatever. So I do hope that that's the case, and I hope that we continue to see some great things coming from the PlayStation 5 as we continue to, go along and just see some nice things come out. Like from what we're seeing, it does look like Sony continues to break all types of records and stuff like that, and I do hope that we can get some kind of idea of that sooner rather than later, for a lot of different reasons. I just feel like, personally, I like knowing the idea that these consoles are doing well. It continues to show that we'll get consoles, and that's incredible in my opinion. So that is very exciting. I can't wait to see what the future holds for the games and everything like that. I do continue to think that we'll see lots of great content from both Microsoft and Sony. I think, Microsoft's might be a little bit further away, but I have a lot of faith in the fact that, we'll probably get there sooner rather than later. So what do you guys think about this? PlayStation 5s continue to kind of sell off the chart, off the chain, whatever you want to call it, and I think that's tremendous news. I also think that, we continue to see great growth in the industry as a whole. Obviously, exclusive tremendously important when you look at it. I mean, it is a little bit of a shame that Psychonauts 2 still not able to land on the charts and play Xbox in dead last place. So we'll see how it kind of works out. But I'm very interested to see what you guys think. If you enjoy the content, consider leaving us a like. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, crap gamer 'em up. Crap Gamer out.